Hello, family. Thank you for coming over to the house tonight. And just kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the SK beat. We're kicking, just kicking, just kicking. Okay, you don't come to another episode where we're going to be asking the question of, why you telling my business? Don't be telling my business. Why not? Because a can and a can, a can, a can, and a wheel. Now we're off to... Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming back to my YouTube channel, Deb Chanel's 48th World. If you haven't subscribed, please do so at this time. Welcome to my house where we get down and we talk about different reviews or social issues, celebrity news, and all that kind of stuff. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Again, that's Deb Chanel's 48th World. All right, but we're going to get on into what Radar Online bought out for our viewing pleasure so we can talk about it. You see that? Thank you for your support. But we got Kenya. I'm so sick of this Kenya and Mark deal. But over there, everything over here, you know what we do. We just comment. We just be news reporting on what we saw on the news or heard in the newspaper or online. And we do critiquing sometimes, okay? But everything is alleged over here. Everything is alleged. And if we do get it right, then that's one up for us, okay? That is just one up for us. But anyway, that is my other channel. Trying to get to 1,000. Y'all go over there and help me out. All right, and this is the YouTube channel you're on now. I have two platforms, okay? Both are similar in somewhat, to a certain degree. But I just wanted two channels. I might get a third one just to be talking about social issues. So I don't know. It's just how I feel and how the second channel can help me out. Okay. But y'all, aren't y'all tired? Aren't y'all tired of Kenya and this damn divorce? She gonna make me think that I've been bamboozled. I've been hoodwinked. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go back to my other stance where this is just a contractual agreement. He was there to foster her a baby, and he can have some rights to her, far as to see her, help her grow, help her be molded into the daughter he would love for her to see, because she do has his sperm, okay? Because she looks like both of them, but she really, really looks like her dad when you put them both up together. So, don't make me go left on you, okay? Don't make me go to what I had initially said. All this was a bamboozle type bullshit you gave us as you're married. Okay, married in name only, and you're gonna get that darn child, and that was pretty much it. That was the contract. It wasn't supposed to be no lovey-dovey here. It wasn't supposed to be no, I'm hanging around you, I'm getting to know you, we going here and there. No, that wasn't that kind of agreement. You used him for a model to give his sperm out to impregnate you, and like I said, some men want rights to the people that they use their sperm for. They want to be in their lives. They want to make sure that they know they were loved. It just wasn't on like true contractual agreement. Not one of them ones where you donate sperm and you get the hell on. You don't have any other contact with that man. But, I see Mark trying to be decent. You know what I'm saying? Want to stay in her life here and there. Even though the little parts that he shared in there is... you can count them on one hand. You can count them on one hand within a year's time. Probably can go to the fingers. Because Kenya always say when she's in New York, he don't want to see her, or he only have a limited amount of time. I mean, to me, that's just like a storyline. But it's getting old, Kenya. It's getting very, very old, and it's wearing on my nerves. Okay, because I want something else for you. I want to see you doing something else with another man. Okay, because in this video, your child done growed up. I think she about 4 now. And when you had her, when she was a toddler, when she was an infant, you was still having this man going back and forth with Mark daily. Girl, I'm telling you, I'm sick of it. This should not be your storyline. We should have progress way from this point. Okay, but that's my heel. That's my uh total hoe. Okay, that's what I had to say. So y'all get down in the comments, and do y'all see it the same way I see it, or do you see it a little different? Because because I read it online. Okay, Orion Neiman wrote his article up. He titled it "Real Housewives of Atlanta Star Kenya Moore Demands Ex Pay Her Divorce Legal Fees." Details failed. 7-hour negotiation over child support. I'm like, God damn, Kenya, you make a $500,000, I'm sure, by being on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, because you're very frugal with shit. We don't see you dressing to the nines and this, that, and that. These pieces may have gotten donated to you so you can rep their name, okay? But that's just that's my insight. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, and I ain't the prettiest color in the crayon box, okay? But I'm just saying this to say that. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this storyline. Cause Kenya, you could pay your own legal fees. It should be a situation like what her name was, Tia Mowry. You see how quick and fast that divorce went, but she had a prenup. So this is the things you have to do because you didn't have a prenup, Kenya, if you want to consider this marriage real. And like I said, I'm side eyeing you. I'm make me want to go back to what I really felt. This was just you're a hoodwinking us. You're bamboozling us, trying to make this a storyline, trying to make us believe that you really married this man. Okay, and it could be the effect, but it's just a name only, which is to me not even a legal marriage. Okay, but anyway, we go on over to Radar Online and we just read here. Oh, we run out of time of my recording. It says Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kenya Moore has demanded her soon-to-be ex-husband, Mark Daly, pay her legal fees for having to fight him over an alleged settlement reached as part of their bitter divorce. Radar Online has learned. As we first reported, Kenya and Mark are set to face off in a trial this month as they fight over child support and the division of property. I'm like, what property are we talking about? We still talking about that damn house you live in, Kenya? It looks like you're trying to move out of, and you're going to get a good penny for it. Girl, if you don't pay that man to get the hell out of your life, even though he's not going to get totally out your life unless you want him to. Okay? But you could pay your own lawyer's fees, girl. We already know Mark ain't got no money. Mark ain't no billionaire. He ain't no millionaire, girl. Stop portraying he is when he's not. Pay your legal fees. And how much divorce? I mean, how much child support you want from the man? Well, you know he got other kids. And you know if he bleeding you for money, how the hell you going to ask him for some money, girl? Damn. I knew you was smart, but damn, you getting like the dullest tool in the shed. Okay, you running around there with me. Okay, but anyway, it go back to the article. It says Bravo star filed for divorce in 2021 after splitting with Mark in 2019. The ex shared a daughter named Brooklyn. Prior to divorce, Kenya bought a separate custody petition demanding primary custody. Now, Kenya, you have already said this man has done no harm in your eyes. Why wouldn't you give him joint custody? I mean, is it something I'm missing here? Because how it looks, hell, he don't want to be bothered with it anyway. So that's a win-win for you. Okay, but going back to the article, it says in the end, the two agreed Brooklyn will live with Kenya and have visitation with Maud, which we already knew from the beginning. Okay, this shit is already set up. You don't want her full time. Okay, can you stop trying to make us believe something they have? Some people didn't believe in the beginning. And that was one of them folks. I gave you, I shine a little light on you, so okay, I'm gonna make it like this is a true wedding and I'm a true marriage, and we're just gonna watch it. We're gonna just let it unfold in front of our eyes, and those who can see, those who can hear. All right. But anyway, it says in her divorce filing, Kenya has demanded child support from Mark while he wants a cut of her Georgia home that was purchased before they wed. Now, see, my thing is, Kenya, don't get child support. Then Mark can't get no piece of your property, meaning your home. Even though I think you're going to sell it anyway, you're going to get a nice, pretty penny for it. But stop this foolishness, okay? We don't want to hear about it. We didn't too much hear about it in this season, but we don't want to hear about it no more. It's old, tired, and through. We don't want it, okay? We like a child. We like you trying to feed a child vegetables. and how they frown up and throw their hands to their mouth like, no, 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 I don't want it. Okay? Yeah, that stuff. Or when an infant, when you give them her the first stages, or him, the first stages of food, like the Gerber food, they spit it out because it's not sweet tasting. That's how we are regurgitating over this whole dilemma that you call yourself, just going, going here, there, and nowhere at the same damn time. Okay? Go back to your lawyers and tell them you don't want Mark to pay your legal fees, you'll pay your own, and he ain't get no cut of that house. So we can end this shenanigan of a wedding, sham of a wedding. But anyway, or marriage, I should say. Recently, Mark demanded the court enforce a partial settlement agreement. He claimed the deal was reached during mediation on May 11th, 2023. Okay? He said Kenya agreed to the terms after 7.5 hours of negotiations. During the season, the reality star was represented by counsel, but Mark was without a lawyer after being dropped by his first attorney. Hell, it probably going on too long. And Mark didn't have no money to keep putting a retainer on her. So hell, I would have dropped his ass too, and the court case, okay? But anyway, that's just me. Mark said despite the deal being reached, Kenya refused to execute it to make it official. He believes she was dragging her feet in an attempt to expand these proceedings. And I got to say, I agree with Mark because this is some bullshit. It ain't that much to be, y'all don't have anything really. And what y'all had before y'all got married. So, kid, you pay them damn legal fees, okay? And Mark, you're not getting the house. And everything is cool in the neighborhood, okay? At least from my eyes, from my ears, from my brain, a way of trained to think. All right, but anyway, we go back to the article. It said he asked the court to award him attorney fees for having to bring the motion. Now, Kenya has fired back at her ex claims. She said the parties did hold a mediation May 11 after several previous attempts were canceled by Mark. Okay, her motion read, during mediation, it was clear respondent was not negotiating in good faith, and another clear attempt to reach a divorce agreement. After 7.5 hours of mediation, based on advice of counsel, Kenya chose to end the session due to respondent's inability to agree on most essential terms. Brooklyn gonna be in college, got married, had babies, and now she a grandmama before Kenya end his marriage. You see what I'm saying? That's basically what's gonna happen. The baby girl gonna be done grown up, had children, a family of her own, and this damn divorce is still gonna be pending. Ooh boy, if I was the judge, I was like, case dismissed. Nobody getting nothing. Okay? That's